So now we're looking at example 3. If you go back in the notes a little bit, you saw there was a list of the manipulations we could do. We saw the first one, we just canceled out some intermediates. The second one, we had to flip equations. And now we're going to show you another type of manipulation we can do. So this reaction happens in 3 steps. The first 3 steps listed above, and then the overall reactions at the bottom. So like we did before, systematically we go through this. If I look at the first thing, it's 2Mg. 2Mg is a reactant. And I look up above and I see Mg as a reactant, but it's not 2Mg, it's just regular Mg. So what manipulation do I need to do to make it look like the bottom? I need to double the magnesium. Well, if I'm going to do that, I have to actually double everything in that first equation. So instead of 2HCl, I'm going to have 4. I'm just doubling everything in there. Guess what happens to the energy? Yep, I have to double the energy. Instead of negative 20 kilojoules, I get negative 40 kilojoules. And I didn't flip the reaction, I just multiplied it by 2, so I don't need to change the sign. So now I have 2Mg. That one's taken care of down there. I look at the oxygen. It's on the reactant side. It's just one oxygen. Perfect. I'm all set up there. And then I look below. I have 2 magnesium oxides. Well, if I look up here, magnesium oxide is on the reactant side, not on the product side, and there's only one of them. So what do I need to do? I not only need to flip that reaction, but I need to double everything. So I'm going to take my product side, 2MgCl2. So not only am I flipping it, but I'm doubling it as well. So 2MgCl2 plus 2H2O yields 2MgO plus 2HCl. So what do I do here? I have to flip the sign because I flipped the reaction, and I'm going to double the energy. And I'm just going to cross out that row because that's gone now. I've already manipulated it. So it looks like I've done all the manipulations. Let's double check to make sure everything cancels out. Okay, so my 2Mg is down as a reactant. I have 4 HCl's. Oops, I forgot to double my HCl's, so that makes sense. Sorry. So 4 HCl on the last step, I had 2 HCl and I doubled it, so 4 HCl there. 2 MgCl2 on the product side, 2 MgCl2 on the reactant side. Getting a little messy here. And I have 2 H2s, 2 H2s, and 2 H2Os, 2 H2Os. So if you do it on your paper, it'll be a little bit neater and you can see how everything crosses out. I'm left with O2 as a reactant and 2 MgO as a product. So everything's either canceled out or it matches what the reaction is. So now I just need to go through and I need to add up all my heats. So negative 40 plus negative 20 plus negative 60. I get negative 120 kilojoules after all my manipulations.